Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Suikoden 5 walkthrough. Alright, so the last video we did the second round of the Solfalena Siege. I'm a little sad that it's the last one. It's funny, when I first started playing these war battles, I didn't like them really at all. Because they're so, I would say, so different than the ones in previous games. I mean, there's some similarities for sure, but I don't know. I really like the rune cannons from 4. I'm sorry. It's funny, and maybe because it gets so much hate, I actually really like Suikoden 4. So I don't know if that's partially why, but I like the battles in that. To be honest, though, this is these war battles are way more interesting. At least in Suikoden 4, they're just if you set up correctly, it's so difficult to actually lose. Whereas these are just more of a challenge, right? Like getting all of the items and getting a victory plus is pretty difficult for a few of them. So, anyways, let's get moving on. We got some more aftermath of the siege here. The Sun Palace is no longer safe. Her Majesty and your commandership must try to escape now. I've told Her Majesty, but she refuses to leave. Then your commandership, at least you... The commander of the Queen's Knights must never abandon Her Majesty. Never. Yes, but... Elenia, there's another matter we must discuss. Yes, your commandership? It seems Lady Siledes was still alive when you sent that report. Huh? But... Mistakes like that are common on the battlefield. I'm not holding you responsible for it. It's just unfortunate, that's all. What does that even mean? Your commandership. Wait, please, your commandership. Your commandership. What? Is did they kill her off or something? That makes no sense. And she does die. I don't understand the purpose of that scene right there. Alright, we don't have any time to waste. I'm going to this time. I'll save the princess for sure. Yeah, it seems appropriate to take her with. I mean, she's also a little killing machine, so... Alrighty, so at this point, I believe this is where Lucerina spends her time for I think it's the rest of the game. Which is a little annoying, but... we'll just have to deal. Alright, so how did I set up before? I went Gavaya. Probably Lorelei, if I'm remembering correctly here. Where's Lorelei? There she is. Alright, so we've got 2 short range, 2 long range, 3 long range actually. Alright, so we need our tank. Let's grab Jean. Gee, excuse me. Potch Finder, is that useful? Probably not. Alright, let's grab Bergen then. Oops. We'll grab Bergen for the S rank. Treasure Hunter. Murad here for the heals. And I'll grab Marina as well. Where's Marina? There she is. Alright. Who's last? Takamu, Taylor. Let's see. Kavaya, Lorelei, Jean, Bergen. I'm tempted to just throw in another treasure hunter just in case. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Alright, so let's grab Zweig. Or no, I'm sorry. Is it Phelan? Yeah, it's Phelan. Phelan's actually the better treasure hunter. I think she's got think she's S rank right now. You know, at some point here, if I'm remembering correctly, there's better, or there's another, or there's more good drops. I just don't know if it's quite here. It's probably coming up a little bit, though. Let's go with this for now. If we need to swap it up, I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. Alright, so let's check the formation. Let's actually position correctly. Because, because I didn't last time. Alright, Prince should... I guess this doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's see, what's... Power gloves. I think I'm gonna give Leon this Karaya armband. So now... what was I gonna say here? Leon has her rune, so she's got the Twilight rune. Oh, they actually did that right. I noticed that in the cutscene when the rune transfers over onto Leon, it goes onto her left hand, and so they actually did do that right. Look at Vermilion Sky, 1,300 damage to all enemies, 600 damage to a row, 300 damage or instant death to one, and then sleep, which, you know, junk. But yeah, her final ability is amazing. She also has a unite attack with the rune, or a rune unite, or however you want to say that, with the hero. Yeah, Crimson Sky is just a little bit worse than Leon's Twilight rune, but you know, still fantastic. Light of day. But yeah, that's the final. We finally get the final rune spell with the Dawn rune. Alright, let's see here. Hurry, Your Highness, the princess is waiting. Indeed, let's get rolling. Actually, I should probably save here too. Wait, what? No memory card. This thing is goofy. Sometimes this happens. There we go. So weird. Alright, let's keep going. Going all the way into the Sun Palace, baby. Let's see, hopefully I'm not missing anything here. Yeah. Alright. Right inside. You traitors! Rebel scum! How dare you set foot in the Sun Palace? What? Oh, well, okay. In the name of the Queen's Knights, I shall not allow you to go any further. Shall not allow you. That's just a weird choice of words. You're not serious, Elenia, are you? This just shows how blind you are to Godwin's evil plans. Silence. Lady Limslea is queen and Sir Gazelle is commander of the Queen's Knights. Those who fail to accept this are enemies to their majesties. Okay, well, they didn't kill her off. I still don't understand that scene where, you know, the Gazelle is kind of, I don't know, you know, I guess it's just weird. It's weird. Like, wow, what was the criticism there? Like, at that very moment, Elenia had wrong information. Okay, fair enough, but Siledes does die, right? So, I mean, unless she's not dead, we'll see. That would be a twist, but I don't think that's what actually happened. That's enough, Elenia. What good will it do to squabble over mere semantics now? Yeah, well, speaking of squabbling about semantics, again, Gazelle, right when that report was filed, she wasn't quite dead yet. Like, come on, man. Are you playing semantics? Anyways. All right, no more talking, no more speeches, no more politicking. On guard. Yeah, let's just do this. It's been a long time coming. All right, who do we have here? Oh, hang on. Let's use our formation skill here. Let's just annihilate them in one turn. Viper Orb and a Lion Orb. Of course, they drop complete garbage orbs that I will never use. Traitors. We shall not give up. We shall not surrender. You're right. We must protect his commandership. We must protect His Majesty Sir Gazelle. Oh, they're taking drugs. No, please don't. No. Why? Why did you... Ugh. Gah. No, not that stuff again. Heh heh heh. Hee hee hee. Prince Miyaki's its Nethergate's Raging Nostrum. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, we've already dealt with this before. No big deal. Oh my. Okay, Raging Zahak and Raging Alenia. Well, let's just stun him, because that's the best way to deal with berserkers. Just get him CC'd. Uh-oh, Jean doesn't have her correct setup, I think. Right? Or, hang on, let me see here. Let me see. Can she still attack with that, No, she doesn't have Varun on. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, I put a Thunder Rune on her, that's why. Alright, hang on. Let's go back to Leon. Yeah, so here we've got Unite Magic, which you know, creation level 4. Again, that's with the Twilight and the Dawn Rune combined. Oops. Yeah, 1,500 damage to foes and fully heals allies. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, here, creation. So basically the way this works, and I've never, I don't think I've ever explained Unite Magic because I never use it, but Unite Magic, the characters that are uniting are using, you know, one of the 4 levels, right? So the Unite Magic here with the Twilight and the Dawn Rune here, you can either use this, you know, as the rank 1 to use creation, right? And that'll use the rank 1 spell from the hero and 1 rank 1 spell from Leon to deal 500 damage to all foes and then slightly heal all allies. And then this just gets better, right? 750 damage to all foes, moderately heals all allies. Here's 1,000 to all foes and greatly heals, and then this is the full heal plus the 1,500 damage. So, just you know, really good, or Unite Magic. The heals I think is, you know, really great. But there you have it, the silver white emblem, a rage piece, and a soaring bolt scroll. Rage pieces, you know, interesting. Silver white emblems are already buyable, so that kind of sucks, but whatevs. Oh. And that's it. They knew what would happen if they took Raging Nostrum, but they did it anyway. Damn Nethergate, those two didn't even have anything to do with them. Or did they? Let's go, Prince. We must stop this insanity. Indeedy. Alright, let's keep rolling.
Well, Your Royal Highness, it's been a while. The last time was the engagement ceremony, I believe. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you to the coronation ceremony. I'm sure you understand, considering the circumstances.
Stop with all the lies! Get away from the princess!
Why should I? I am the glorious commander of the Queen's Knights as well as her husband, after all.
And what do you plan to do with that sword?
This?
Forget about that. Seize him.
With pleasure, sis.
He doesn't have the guts to hurt me anyway.
My, do you really take me so lightly?
No, I don't. If you had wanted to escape, you could have easily have done it by now. But you stayed with me instead. So, no matter what you say, despite your threats, I don't think you ever really wanted to harm me.
But what if my master plan was murdering you in front of your beloved brother? Well, just as Her Majesty said, I chose to stay here. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to see you. I told Zahak and Elenia that too. But they insisted on remaining where they were. What a pity. It's funny if you think about it. Everyone's been trying to change Felena for their own selfish purposes. Our country has been strangled by the noose of a tug-of-war between the royal family and the senators. First, the late Queen and Farid tried to change Felena. Next, with a difference of opinion, my father tried to change it. And then Lord Burrows got you on his side and tried to change it yet again, but that didn't work out either. Now, it's come to you leading a force of your own against my father. And finally, Silene's betrayed her own family and decided to change things for her own selfish reasons. Each one trying to do what they thought best for this country of ours, but their paths were so different. In the end, I suppose the path Felena will take will be the one you have chosen, Your Highness. So, I may have lost in the end, but I've come too far to simply beg. Your Highness, you will accept my challenge, won't you? I thought you would see things my way.
Stop it! What's the point of doing this now?
There is no point. It's just that it's inevitable. Your brother and I can never coexist. Until one of us falls, this war will never end.
Fact. All right, let's do it. Let's get it on.
You're gonna have to prove to me you're a winner. Let me see what you can do.
I have no idea what this is. Okay, apparently that was a guard.
A weak attack like that would never faze me.
Okay, I don't know. Oh.
This won't get us anywhere. Take this.
I'm guessing this is an attack. Yeah. Oh! Look, nice flip.
Very nice, Prince. But it's not over yet.
Alright, so this is an attack, so we're gonna special again. Boom! That's cool.
Very nice. Now I'll show you what I can do.
Alright, so this is a special, so we'll guard against that. Oh, super move.
Very nice. But do you think you can counter this next one as well?
That's right, so this is a special too, so we'll guard that. Boom, boom!
Very nice, Prince. But it's not over yet.
Alright, and then we just need to special here for the perfect duel. Alright.
I guess I'm no match for someone like you. The only regret I have is I won't
sad. And now happy. I honestly don't know. Sileid's actually won? That makes no sense. Sorry, it's, again, bad writing. Yeah, I mean, the only way that you can say that Sileid's won, which just isn't even possible right now, is if we were to do something with the Senate, right? Because that was allegedly her goal. So you can't really say that she won if that hasn't happened yet. Like, literally nothing has happened with the Senate. So, all right, anyways, aside from that, again, bad writing. I'm sorry, bad writing. Does this mean Lord Godwin took it with him? Yes. After the power of the Sun Rune was sealed away, his lordship ordered his soldiers to remove it from here. He fled with the Sun Rune, leaving his only son behind? How could he do that? I bet that stupid gazelle was in on the whole thing. To commit such a foolish act, despite knowing the significance of the Dawn and Twilight runes. Will it take the utter ruin of this nation before he understands? At any rate, we must not abandon the Sun Rune to its fate. We must pursue Lord Godwin and seek its return. Or maybe we'd just be better off without it. Sounds about right. That rune is what caused this stupid war in the first place. If he wants the Sun Rune so badly, let him have it. We don't need it. Princess. The threat of war is exactly why the royal family of Felena must abide by their duty to seal away the Sun Rune. A war far more terrible than the one you witnessed could befall your nation if the Sun Rune ever fell into foreign hands. Excuse me. What then, young queen? Will you simply stand by and let your citizens perish one after another? No, I understand. Brother, please form a search party at once. Oh, princess. Oh, princess indeed. Alright. We saved the princess. I thought the war had finally ended. Well, loose ends and all that. Finally, I can see you, Frey, but there's still more stupid fighting. I was hoping you and the princess would have some time to hang out, but this war just won't end. Alright, what's this guy say? Prince Frey, I'm sorry. It's excuse me, it's unforgivable that the Sun Rune, the symbol of the royal family, was used for such an unjust cause. We can only watch as it was taken away before our very eyes. The enemy has discovered how to elicit the Sun Rune's power. We must stop them before it is too late. Yeah, I also don't really understand this part, right? Like, does somebody actually have the Sun Rune on them? Like, that doesn't seem to be the case. But they figured out how to, like, use the Sun Rune without someone having it. I don't know. Anyways, I thought you might be here. We found them. We found the rest of the Sindar tablets that Godwin's scholars had misappropriated. And there were even more than I had imagined. There can only be one logical explanation. There must be another set of ruins we have yet to discover. The Ashtwall Mountains. Killy, you know something about this? Deep in the Ashtwall Mountains to the north, there are some ruins frozen deep in snow and ice. Lord Godwin gathered his scholars and had them survey the ruins under the utmost secrecy. They brought those stone tablets back with them. And just how do you know all this? I was part of the survey team, little girl. Quit insulting me, wait, what did you just say? It all becomes clear. Remember that vision we saw at the ruins in the deep twilight forest? There was a light that shot up to the heavens from beyond a mountain range, the Ashtwall Mountains. Killy, what did you see at those ruins? They were Sindar ruins, nothing of interest. But Lord Godwin was apparently quite interested in them. If the Karis Lake ruins are somehow connected to the Dawn rune, and the ones in the deep twilight forest are connected to the Twilight rune, then maybe the Ashtwall Mountains are... Okay, well, Prince Frey, you've really grown up, haven't you? I hardly recognize you anymore. I only wish their Majesties Queen Arshtat and Commander Faird could have seen you. They'd be proud. What's our time looking like here? Yeah, we're pretty close to the end. Let's go a bit. Ah, Prince. We located the remaining members of the Godwin faction. The princess and Lucretia are waiting in the audience chamber. Let's go. Alright, got our helper back. Our sidekick. Brother! Your Highness, Lord Godwin and his followers have entered the Ashtwall Mountains from north of Stormfist. Intriguing. I assumed his plan was to flee overseas from Hirschville. The Ashtwall Mountains are pretty dangerous, if I recall correctly. You'll have a rough time even surviving, let alone regrouping. Most likely he's headed for the Sindar ruins that were discovered there. Really? But why now? Sato, if you please. Yes, Oracle. I'm not sure about Solfalena yet, but in Lunas, the rivers have been rising over the past few days. The rivers are rising? Yes, the glacier in the Ashtwall Mountains is a major source of water for the Phaetus River. Lord Godwin may be using the Sunrun's power to melt the glacier and cause the rivers to swell. What? I see. Then if my reasoning is correct, the ruins in the Ashtwall Mountains are connected to the Sunrun. It may have somehow succeeded in eliciting power from the Sunrun once again. This is bad. If the entire glacier melted, Solfalena would be... No, half of the entire nation would be submerged. Oh, we're going to do Waterworld. Well, then that gives us even more reason to go after him and take back that Sunrun. So he's using the power of climate change. Kind of. Anyways, this shall not be an easy endeavor, Lord Wild. The Ashtwall Mountains are a cold, cruel, and unforgiving master. Only the hardiest of men dare venture there. Moreover, Lord Godwin's men have sabotaged the mountain passes. Even with the help of the beavers and cave dwarves, it would seem an all but impossible task. What are we going to do? This is terrible. So he really was lying when he said this was all for Falena's sake. And when things didn't go like he wanted, he just decided to destroy the nation and its... Yeah, I mean... Yep. Yeah, that's right. He calls himself a lord, but he's nothing more than a mean old man. Okay. Princess. Frey. Come to Lunas. You too, Leon. Huh? With the Dawn Rune, the Prince bears, and the Twilight Rune you bear, we just may have a chance. Really? There's a story passed down by the oracles of Lunas, but it may or may not be true. Oh boy, here we go. No one has tried to verify it for the past several hundred years. Alright, we'll just have to take our chances. We have no time to study the matter. Okay. Prince Leon, I'm counting on you. Nothing new there. Don't worry, we won't let you down. Brother! I'm counting on you too. Don't let our country die. Mother and father tried so hard to protect it. Please, you must protect Falena. Alright, Sado, Zweig, Oswar, Ui. Alright, so yeah, so here's Lucerina now. Hanging out outside the Sun Palace. So now we can change our party members here. I'll end up kicking Isato probably into the entourage. But let's grab Miki's and Jean. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, Jean. Where is Jean? Excuse me, sorry. Let's grab Lorelei too. Bergen for our last spot here. Alright, now, formation. Oops, let's swap first. So let's swap Isato and Lorelei. And let's see. Miyake's up front. That should be fine. Also, let's see here. Do I have my wall ring on me? Or wall orb. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's get that equipped. Alright, and the Firefly on Jean as well. Alright, let's get going. We've got some stuff to... Oh, that's right. Okay. I should have grabbed this stuff a little bit earlier, but not too big of a deal. So we need to go back to the storage room here. I know, you know, early on in the game, I had mentioned, whoops, that these chests refill, and they have now refilled. So here we get the advanced magic and a sun ring. The sun ring, I believe, is part of the sun set, which I think is only equipable by the hero. And it's really good. It is a good set. I'll probably end up equipping it, but also, you know what? I want to try something here really quick. I'm pretty much out of time here, but I want to see if I can get back to the headquarters. Honestly, I could have done this right now, but I'm just, I didn't really feel like it. Which was to swap in somebody like Levi. Right, because he's got the magic tutor. I guess Zarase would have worked as well, but I'm just really honestly feeling, yeah, and this is going to take probably longer than if I would have just done that. But, alright, so let's go back to the headquarters here. And, yeah, so now, unfortunately, Lucerina is gone. And if you want to swap your party up, you always need to go back to Solfalena now, which is, honestly, I feel like pretty lame, but that's just how it goes. So, alright, anyways, let's okay, anyways, Jesus, Levi, talking my ear off, just help me out, brother. Just train me. Alright, yeah, okay, so, Lorelei, unfortunately, is stuck with the A rank treasure hunt, same with, Zweig. Jean, Isato, so here's Bergen. Now with the advanced magic, or whatever that recent item was, we are able to get double S on all of our abilities that are trainable through the magic trainer. Obviously, still some characters, you know, won't actually be able to do that because their, you know, skills aren't, I guess, or they, you know, they can't be trained up that high. But yeah, advanced magic. So let's take a look at the sun ring. Sun attack +1. I don't remember what sun attack is, but what else here? Oh yeah. So we need to go to the West Palace next. But I'm out of time, so I'm actually going to end this one here. We'll do a little bit more, you know, kind of exploring and stuff in the next one. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.